So I saw this thing that apparently Blade Runner, for the people who were alive in the 1980s or the 1900s in general, Blade Runner was set in November 2019. So now they, so you know, they did the thing like how they had when Back to the Future came and people got to 2015. It's like, oh, we're in the future now and all that stuff. I was like, man, they really fucked up on these predictions. Like, the technology, the architecture, everything sucks compared to what's in these movies. I mean, TV is pretty dope. I don't think they don't really ever show TV shows in, like, future movies. They don't really show TV shows. They don't really go out of their way to create new music. And it's like, oh, yeah, I never really noticed that. They kind of play it safe, you know? Don't want to be like, oh, yeah, this is what's going to be popping in, like, 40 years. Like, nah. Like that's a little too strong. I don't wanna make it seem like it's like we know culture. We just make movies and shit. But I know, like, imagine seeing, like, remember I think iRobot like came sort of the closest as predicting like pop culture because he was up in Times Square and you saw like the poster for the Batman Superman movie. But I mean, I think it was already kind of in like pre-production at that time. It just never got off the ground. But still, like, that's kind of close. Like, they came close. So shouts out to iRobot for predicting the future. Minus, you know, the cure to cancer that killed, well, it didn't kill everyone. I mean, they really gave, like, like in hindsight, I mean, not in hindsight, but if you want to look at it like the glass half full or whatever the hell, let me stop trying to use metaphors. The good thing about iRobot and the shitty cure for cancer is that it's like, well, it's like if you were the doctor and they're like, dude, you're turning everyone to zombies. It's like, well, you know what? They don't have cancer. They're full of more energy than I've ever seen in a human being. And they're completely free of inhibitions. These people aren't worried about their clothes. They're not worried about taking showers. They're just living their lives. And they're so, like, the community is just, they're all pulling together. Like, when you went up in the, like, when you went into, like, the warehouse building trying to get the dog, that smart-ass dog that all of a sudden just wants to run around into this dark-ass, like, okay, like, I believe it, but I mean, come on, really? Anyways, so, they all standing together. When he comes around there and they all stand together, look like they're sort of beatboxing, too. They, like, popping their shoulders and shit. You know, it was... They're doing pretty good, minus the whole they can't go out in the sunlight thing. But, you know, just like any creature, they learn to adapt. They made it work for them. You know, people look at them like they're crazy. They're not crazy. Will Smith was crazy. Kidnapping people and tying them up and doing experiments and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on. That's not cool. That's not cool. But yeah, future movies. I don't know. You know who got it right? Star Wars got it right. They didn't go into the future. They went to the past. They played it safe. That's how you do it. You gotta just say, oh, this happened at a place a long time ago where it's like, it's just different. Things are just different. What is Star Trek? Where does that happen? I never watched Star Trek. I never watched Star Trek. I don't know. Am I fucking up? Is that something bad? I just don't see the point. Star Wars. Like wars. The fuck is a Trek?
Come on, Benny, man. The kid is a L7 weenie.